That wasn't a Nazi salute. It's just Elon trolling. For those of you not familiar with trolling, it's a form of Republican comedy that combines the cruelty of Republicans with the not being funny of Republicans. Before I get into it, though, I want to address the unsubstantiated claim that Musk had a faulty penis implant operation in which his dick was botched by a surgeon. Adolf Hitler also had a weird and bad penis that was small, but his dick was botched by God. This is just a coincidence, and it doesn't make Musk a Nazi. Back to trolling. Elon loves trolling, so much so that he bought the #1 troll social media site, Twitter. And after he did that hand gesture, he said, "Bet you did not see that coming." Elon is such a rascal that he retweeted positive things about Hitler, Stalin, and Mao. Plus, he's limiting the reach of the left on Twitter while pro-Nazi accounts are flourishing? What the? Hey, it seems like there's a lot of evidence of him being a Nazi. Are you sure he's not just
read the cue cards, joke boy.
Look, being a Nazi is a certain thing, a real thing, because words have meaning. Show me where Elon associates with any real Nazis.
Elon Musk's grandfather. Elon Musk's grandfather is arrested. They find documents sympathetic to the Nazis and other subversive documents inside his house, and he is sent to prison for a few months.
Okay, well, he did move to South Africa after prison. Maybe he changed his ways.
Well, he was certainly on the record in his support for apartheid, very vividly so, yes. And he said that that's why he moved to South Africa from Canada in 1940, was in support of it.
Okay, just because Musk's grandfather is a Nazi doesn't mean Elon is. He was raised by his dad, after all.
It was reported that Errol had fathered a child with his adult stepdaughter, who was 4 years old at the time he had married her mother.
I think that might be worse than racism. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of Nazis who are like, chill, bro, we don't fuck our daughters. Regardless, Elon's father is on the record saying Elon is not racist.
Now, he said, and I quote, "My son is not racist. He had black servants as his friends."
Well, you can't be racist if you have black friends, right? I'm sure all my black friends would agree with that. If Elon was really a Nazi, then he would support the AfD, which is Germany's far-right party. He'd probably say vaguely racist things at their rallies.
It's okay, it's good to be proud of German culture, German values, and not to lose that in some sort of multiculturalism that dilutes everything.
The idea that different races cannot live together. This is not something we should just dismiss as a sort of bloviation or the trolling.
I've heard enough. With all this context, if you still think Elon was saying, "My heart goes out to you," then you're either stupid or malicious.
There's so many examples of people saying my heart goes out to you.
Sure,
With a little enthusiasm, saying my heart goes out to you. But that is how the Nazis did it.
You see, this is why every podcast needs at least one woman in the room to roll her eyes. From now on, a group of men podcasting is called an embarrassment. So here's what happened. When Elon did this Nazi salute, it was a signal to his supporters and an ode to his grandfather. And then when he did this,
"My heart goes out to you,"
he was covering his ass and giving himself an out because he's a coward. If you still support this man, you could suck my